last emperor, Fedor Emelianenko. A lot of people felt like this was an eventuality. There were times where perhaps he and UFC President Dana White were at odds. Fedor Emelianenko, at long last, on the greatest proving ground in the sport.
You know, he is one of the biggest what-ifs of all time in regards to a UFC career. We finally get to find out. You are talking about a guy that dominated the heavyweight landscape for a really long time. Unbelievable combat sambo, great submission skills, and tremendous power in his hands. I'm so excited to see the last emperor.
And when you talk about the Mount Rushmore of MMA, a lot of the professional fighters reserve a spot for this man, Fedor Emelianenko. We'll see how it goes for him in the octagon tonight. The last emperor, Fedor Emelianenko, steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. Well, we have seen a lot of fighters expeditiously rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm?
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover and you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance, he took it all the way to the title. And tonight, he looks to get another victory.
He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal. Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC. Pereira steps inside the octagon. He looks ready to go. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go with round 1 action. We'll see how Alex Pereira chooses to proceed. He is going to have the striking advantage against most of the men in this division, and that is likely how he's going to choose to attack tonight. Leg kicks are truly the stuff of legend, and he doesn't throw it full force, just touching that lead leg, and oftentimes all it takes is one to change the complexion of the entire fight. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Emelianenko gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. Oh, single collar tie here. Frantic pace early on to this one. his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Another nurse. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. So far, a frantic pace as expected. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Oh, beautiful hook there. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator, not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those aren't fun. I'm telling you, man. You get kicked in the head, a lot of times it's the end of the night.
Got a little experience with that.
Yes, I do. Horrible.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Leg kick lands, nicely done. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Oh, nice body shot. He gets to the single collar tie. Look at him wearing his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Well, he is a true fight finisher, and Alex Pereira has really managed risk well tonight. Not necessarily going for the kill shot. We'll see if it materializes here late in the round.
Well, I think it speaks to his evolution of an MMA fighter. He's not just a striker anymore. He's an MMA striker, recognizing that the gloves are smaller. So he's got to take his time in his approach. He cannot just hunt you down anymore. So that
huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, that's a big weapon for him, but the overhand right not there that time. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Oh, landed that inside leg kick, already a welt on his opponent.
He hurt bad.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Unable to connect there.
Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching out to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Round two straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying it, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Outstanding kick there by Pereira.
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
Is now dealing with a cheek cut. Just misses with the jab there. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Big power shot there. that punch. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to get it.
Lead kick is true there by Pereira.
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Emelianenko gets caught with that punch. Emelianenko's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that blunt.
Landing massive shots.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
Oh! He's hurt. He's wobbling. Nice job blocking that punch.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. All right, so that calf really starting to show signs of bruising.
He's got to address it now. He's got to start to check these kicks.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Head kick, oh, right hand gets up. Beautiful combination to get the knockdown. Back to his feet. Two minutes now to go in round two. Wow, well, that swelling has essentially rendered him a one-eyed fighter, and to that end, the referee has paused the action. He calls for the ringside physician.
And here comes the doctor. The doctor's going to take a look at him, check out the swelling, give him the old finger test to see if he can see his opponent in front of him, and decide whether or not he can continue.
Doctor corrals the referee. It looks as though this fight will continue, at least for now, but certainly that swelling bears watching as we move forward.
Ready to fight? Ready?
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans... Straight right hand now, just misses. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war.
Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Ooh, found a home for that knee. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what he's doing.
Gets back to his feet. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Emelianenko's thigh and the outside of it really starting to... Oh, it looks like the ref has paused the action here. Oh, he's going to call in the doctor to look at that cut.
I don't know, John. It looks bad, man. It's a bad cut. I don't know what the decision's going to be here. It can go either way.
Crowd wants the fight to continue, and it looks as though it will, but maybe stylistically might have to change some things and get aggressive because that cut's not getting any better.
That cut is only going to get worse. Every time you get hit in it, it just gets worse and worse. He's going to have to take some chances, try to end this fight right now.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight. That's exactly what they did, and I could not be happier.
And his cut not getting blood blood in his eyes, so that's a good thing. But, man, that is a nasty cut on the cheek. Certainly going to require stitches after that. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Man, this fight has been pretty wild. A lot of high-octane output on both sides, and candidly, neither fighter looking too good here.
It's the output. I mean, both of these guys have got their foot on the gas from the start of the fight. They've worked really, really hard to get to where they are right now. They're both going to have to rely on the toughness to drag them through the very difficult moments.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Pereira's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. We'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. He missed with that jab attempt there. So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line. Now he's backed up.
These guys are leaking all over each other. Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to lose.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. That was light. Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt. Good right hand.
All right, so no surprise to see the referee call for the ringside physician. Gonna come take a look at that damage more closely.
So much damage, J.A. This fight is done.
All right, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue. Look like
he's hurt bad.
just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. That's gonna do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 10 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout,
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.